Nico, I'll say congratulations because it is another podium, but I know you will have wanted to win today. Tough race and some moves by a young Dutchman as well out there on track.
Yes, the young Dutchman was a bit annoying out there today. But it was a good battle against him and he did well, I think, and I was very happy to get him in the end then, because on the dries I was feeling really comfortable and felt good in the car. Then I tried to hunt down Lewis, but he was a bit too far away, so that wasn't possible anymore. And then finally the gearbox issue, which was a major critical problem that nearly ended my race there. And so then they, with some advice on some switches, they managed to sort it out, and so I managed to continue and get to the end of the race, thankfully. So I'm happy about that. Finishing second is okay. Still some decent points. And what else?
I was going to ask you about those messages, because we know that there was messages about driver default, chassis default, avoid 7th gear. Those messages, though, is why you're under investigation. So they do say that if it's critical in terms of safety, then teams do need to relay messages. But would you class those as critical in terms of safety?
That's going into too much detail. I'm not an expert on those things. It was definitely a very critical problem. I would have surely stopped there, so that's the main point.
Are you worried, though, that you might get a 5-second penalty or something for this? Because that would drop you down to 3rd.
No, I'm not worried, because the team have studied that in and out, the rules, so they know exactly what they can and can't say.
OK, so moving on from here then, this gap has closed down, if it goes your way, to 4 points as we head into Hungary. What do you do now? What do you do to reset? Because obviously the momentum has swung back in Lewis's favour. How do you reset this? And are you looking at the fact he's going to have grid penalties ahead for his engines?
First of all, if you do want to speak about points, then the glass half full version is that how many races have we done now?
Is this 10 or 11, something like that?
Okay, and I've scored 4 more points than Lewis.
Yes.
So that's the glass half full version, so I can live with that pretty well, I think. But I don't focus on that, and I don't think about that, And today I'm just disappointed because I wanted to win the Grand Prix, and that didn't work out. Lewis just did a better job all weekend. He deserved it to win it. So that's been a bit frustrating today. But I've put it behind already very quickly now. I'm already over it now, and now looking ahead, and it's a great time. We're fighting out there for race wins every race at the moment, as per usual. And yeah, we have some exciting ones coming up, and it's been going well, and I'm sure it will go well for the next races.
And you've got a fast Dutchman in a Red Bull behind you closing in too. Track at least.
He did a good job today, yeah. Of course, the conditions seemed to suit him as well in the wet, which allowed him to get past me. But of course, yeah, I need to keep an eye on our opposition. And just to all of you, where's the camera?
That one.
There? Okay, really awesome. I mean, best. You British fans are the best fans in the world for sure. Incredible how many of you turned out here at the track today, and the atmosphere you put on out there. And I really appreciate also the support that you've given me this weekend. That's been great to see. And